I like to just go over some of the basics, starting with the fact that I don't believe Kate Yup is kidnapped.
Pushing you away, can't stay tonight. Give me my own space, I need my time. Could you hold it down, or you gon' slide? Even when you trip, I'm still gon' ride. Cause frankly,
what's good, Kid Mafia? It's your girl TORIA back with another video. And today I decided to drop part 2 of my Kate Yup analysis. Sorry y'all, I'm losing my voice. In a nutshell, I like to just go over some of the basics, starting with the fact that I don't believe Kate Yup is kidnapped. When I say that, I mean, I think she's being pressured to continue to purge, heavily influenced to keep being bulimic. I also feel like she's being coached, guided, and misled when it comes to these videos. I feel like there's somebody, in this case, I feel like it's her boyfriend or fiance, whatever you want to call it. They're the ones that are coaching her. That's who the whispers and the voices in the background belong to. I don't think it's a group of people who've picked her up and is holding her hostage, you know? I think it's one person. That's who she's with, her man. And I feel like her man and her are in an abusive relationship, so he's kind of like isolated her, you know? So that's why she has no family or friends to vouch for her, because they themselves probably don't know where she is. Or they're just not close. Kate Yup also has signs and markings on her fingers that indicate she's been shoving her finger down her throat to purge, and her teeth are cutting the top of her finger. Like, it can't be helped. When you're violently shoving your finger down your throat and you're, yanking it up, it's bound to scrape a couple of teeth. And that's what I think is happening. I know that sounds super repulsive, but I'm going to show you guys why I believe that. Because she has this cut on her finger, and it's like, it's not like when you get a cut, it heals and goes away. This cut is like persistent. Like, it's a cut that's always there. Sometimes it's on a different finger, sometimes it's on the same finger, but it's always there, and it just looks fresh every time you see it. So that's something else that leads me to believe she's bulimic. I don't believe she's tied up every night and forced to do these. I believe at some point she can leave. I just believe that she knows this is her income. Her partner knows that this is his income. She's pressured to do these videos. She's probably just too scared to leave. You know, in some domestic violence cases, the partner doesn't want to leave. They're genuinely afraid. Also, you guys, I took it upon myself to reach out to the human trafficking as well as domestic violence hotline. It seems like they'd rather you give the person who you believe is caught up in human trafficking or who's in the domestic violence relationship their information. Like, they can't just do hearsay. So the lady I spoke to on the phone specifically told me, you have to have that person reach out. You can provide that person with our website. You can provide that person with our phone number, but they have to physically reach out to us. You can try to convince them to call, but we can't really do anything just off of your word. Now, with that being said, I wanted to look up a little bit more as to where she's at, because for some people, me saying the waffle iron wasn't enough. So this is why I also feel like she could be in Grenoble, France. The challenge room, and I'm going to include a picture of it here. The challenge room is right next to the seafood place where she gets her seafood. She gets exotic seafoods, octopuses and all that. She has to get it from the shop. The shop is like 10, 12 minutes away from the challenge room. And on top of that, the brain that she used for the waffle iron, boom, like 7 minutes away from them both. They're all in the same vicinity. You guys know how it is in your neighborhood. One store is often close to the next, and you're often close to where you're buying your stuff from, You are eating seafood every freaking week. Surely you're not that far from Grenoble. Surely you're not that far. So I'm going to include some pictures. I'm going to include the Google map. I'm going to include all that so you guys can see just how close they are and why I feel like she's at least in that vicinity. And this is Challenge the Room, you guys. This is the street view. As you guys can see on the inside, there's like a little. Now I'm really just looking for something in particular, but. Like, I'm slowly but surely narrowing it all down, you guys. Hey, yup, it's not this person's real name. So, even if I did, or even if we didn't want to report it, K-Yup is not the real name. So what name exactly would we use? And are they really going to sit there and click on a link and watch a video? Speculating, you feel me? Like, this isn't just something police are going to up and go on. As much as we wish they would, you know, as much as we wish and hope they would investigate, they're not. Do you guys notice how she's eating every last crumb? You know, it's almost as if she's been brainwashed to think that if she doesn't eat every crumb or if she doesn't lick every morsel, then she'll either be considered wasting food, and that's also profit. Wasting that food is profit. That is your own money you're spending to buy seafood. Or it could just be part of her bulimia. It could just be part of her issue, you know, her mental state. But I think it's more of a money thing. This whole K-Yup conspiracy theory, K-Yup's channel, all of this dances around money. K-Yup is doing these videos for money. To sit there and eat to the point where you want to throw up and still keep eating, that's definitely for money. And I don't want to say it's K-Yup specifically. I want to say it's her partner as well. But her partner is just coaching her so much. Like there's a link I'm gonna drop to a video. It's her, and her partner is really coaching her and like pushing her to do it. I'm sure she's tired of these mukbangs. I'm sure she's feeling the repercussions, and she's feeling the effects of throwing up all this food. But her partner's probably telling her, you better do more, you better do more. I'm sure they've probably even thought about it. Hence the busted lips and stuff that she's had in her videos. Like, it's all pointing to an abusive relationship for me. This one video specifically, I'm going to drop it now. So you guys turn up the volume so you can hear. I hear in the background a guy saying the spoon or more. In this video, she's eating a crap load of salmon, and before she throws up, she catches herself. I want to talk about the tooth real quick. If you guys notice, at the end of each and every video K-Yup does, she normally smiles or gives like a thumbs up, anything. You know, that's like a goodbye. But notice, look at these pictures that I include. Notice how she's using her teeth. She's smiling in all of them. How come on the last video where her tooth broke, she's not smiling? Like, she looks like she's about to do her routine goodbye, but she catches herself because her tooth is out. Like, I feel like she really did break her tooth in that video. There's also another video where she's eating, right? And in this video, it's like at 9:06, I believe. You hear "go now." And then after the "go now," you see K-Yup doing this, like with her thumb up. And it's like, what? Like, who are you giving a thumbs up to? But then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Sometimes when YouTubers do videos and they want to mark, kind of like a checkpoint, they want to leave certain parts where they're going to crop out and edit, and they'll wave or do something like this so that they know where to pick up the video from. I do it. I wave. So I know where to come back and crop, where to, you know, how to edit it. she comes back and she does this thumbs up thing, and I'm just like, that was too random. And why did you do that thumbs up after he said go now? So you guys must have blocked off the whole part of her getting up and doing whatever she had to do just so we don't see her clothes or background. More going out of your way to hide where you're at. Like, it has to be a domestic violence. I don't think it's a bunch of people holding her hostage and she's eating in a corner every once in a while. No, she's dating somebody who has her really tightly under their thumb. I don't think her life is at stake, but you guys know the effect of the continuation of being bulimic. It breaks your body down. It rots your teeth. It breaks you down. And that's probably why she hasn't posted in a year. That is exactly why she has not posted in a year. I'm thinking that she's at the point where she physically cannot do it anymore. Your body can only take but so much. I don't want to assume that she died or anything weird like that, you know, but it's just like, it's obvious something gave up, whether it be her body or their relationship. Something stopped and she just couldn't do the videos anymore. Nevertheless, thanks for watching. Check out all the evidence I include, and you guys turn your notifications on. I'm going to drop another follow-up on Kate Yup. I also want to drop a follow-up on why I believe Carly Gouset is not Kate Yup, because some people are bringing up Carly Gouset a lot in the comments, so I just want to debunk some of that. Nevertheless, thank you again for watching. I'm going to start addressing my subscribers as Kid Mafia. You feel me? Like, I think that's pretty cute. And instead of saying, what's good, YouTube? You guys see, I'm trying to talk to you guys on a more personal level. So I'm going to do Kid Mafia. If you guys think it's cheesy, let me know. If not, drop it in the comments. Just turn notifications on. I'm going to drop more videos, of course, getting to know me. But I appreciate y'all so much again for watching. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel a little bit under the weather. No, it's not COVID. I got tested. But it's cold. Where I'm at, it's cold right now. So, and I'm not used to the cold. I hate it, actually. Nevertheless, y'all.
TORIA out. TORIA